Hello and welcome to CANNAMAntv. In this interview, I speak with cannabis pioneer and owner of the Chillin Room's Harm Reduction Centre, Gary Youds. In this interview, we discuss Gary's background and core values, the Cannabis App, what it is and what it does, the requirements needed in the UK for greater and safer cannabis access, and the Chillin Room's Harm Reduction Centre and what it hopes to achieve in the near future. Make sure to like and subscribe, and join me on Patreon and PayPal to help support create a greater cannabis media platform. Now then, let's talk cannabis. There we go.
Sorry, I'm a bit late. I had to worry about where I was getting the passcode and all that.
Right.
I'm a bit dozy on technology, aren't I?
No, that's all right, Gary, man. I'm just glad you're here.
I'm sorry I'm late.
Not at all, man. Thank you for
Been
being here.
Panicking for about 10 minutes. I've been on there trying to get on there since 10 to 11.
That's all right. Well, to be honest, the other link's fucked. That was gone anyway, man. So that's all right. I should have sent you this one last night.
Okay, buddy.
Yeah.
Just there. How are you?
I'm fucking brilliant, man. How are you? More to the point.
Oh, do you know what? I'm living a high life now, man.
Yeah.
Is it recording now?
Yeah, man. I mean, fuck. Well, I can edit and fuck about if you wanted, man. But I always put it on record first because I've done a few and I've forgotten because I've been smoking and I'm fucking halfway through an interview and they recording.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Been out to jail literally.
So sorry, Gary. Just before we get started, man. My son's off school today, right? So he's sitting on the couch now. So we'll do about 45 minutes at the most, if that's all right with you.
Yeah, Dad. The quicker the better. Yeah.
Banging, man. Just obviously he's I mean, he's playing a computer headset on and shit, man. But I'll just say it anyway.
Yeah.
Nice one, Gary. Anyway, man. How are you doing, man? How you doing?
So I'm really happy. Everything's changed since I've come out of jail. Seems like I know I said it last time, and I've been to jail again, but this time it's the technology's there with the app type of thing, and I've had the Cannabis Trade Association come down and they're welcoming me, and you know, anything I need to open a business, and I'm like, but there's a few things, and they've sorted everything type of thing. So
excellent.
And I'll be opening in the next literally 3 or 4 weeks. It's still a building site,
right?
So I'm going to set the standards really high for the whole industry, but it's going to be homegrown. I mean, this is what we're about. It's going to be locally produced, all from the community, little home growers, and bring it. And the app is going to be like where it all the trade has happened and the taxes paid, and you know, it's quality control. We've got a new a machine what's going to test all the bud and all, like, but it's a lot of money, like, so we're in talks with that. So there's no looking back. I'm really happy.
Tremendous, man. Absolutely tremendous. I mean, this is just, I mean, just to rewind back then, like, if for people that are unaware of your situation, man, obviously a couple of years ago, I mean, just talk through your circumstance, Gary, like, even beginning in 2002, if you wanted. I mean, they've got plenty of time for this.
There's 20 years. I really couldn't condense it, but it's been all about doing the right thing. Okay, like I've setting the benchmark type of thing. I'm literally, you'll just have to watch this space because we're going to be doing it, and everybody else can plug into it. So I mean, that's the position we're in. We're riding the wave type of thing, surfing the wave, whatever you want to call it. But I'm really happy with the technology, which is I'll give you a little show of it, which is can you see the little sign at the top, the Harm Reduction Centre?
Yeah, man.
It's the Cannabis.app, which is going to run all the clubbing and do everything right. So
that link will be in the description box below for everybody.
Yeah.
You know,
I'll put all the
link. I was looking back on the last interview, Gary, and I was like, it was the 10th of August 2020, right? That was when we last spoke on the channel, right? And that's what I was thinking about, what's happened in between that time. And I was thinking about your circumstance, particularly, obviously. And you know what's so fascinating about your situation, man, right? Is that, as everybody in the channel knows, I'm fascinated with alchemy, right? Alchemy, the nature of turning poor quality metals into gold, right? And about how that is transferred over to the psyche, to the psychology of the human being, right? It's a fascinating subject. I recommend everybody, if you want to know the purpose of life, study alchemy. Now, the basis of alchemy is transferable to everything in the universe, and it seems to be transformative, and it seems to be going from one circumstance to the next. Now, the reason I'm saying this, is the thing that's important about this, is that the circumstance that you go from, which is always a dark, fucking tragedy-fueled place, is always met proportionately with euphoria and success and triumph, right? And this is what's so fascinating about it. It's the hero's journey. Whereas if you hold on to key moral and values of integrity, it seems to orientate you, and the universe seems to conspire in your favor. And it's just fascinating. And it just, even in times of extreme tragedy, there's light there, and it seems to be a necessary precursor, you know. And that's why for your situation, man, you know, it is fascinating, and it's extremely unacceptable what you've had to go through, Gary. You have been victimized as a consequence of how outspoken you are. That's what's happened here, man. You've been targeted specifically because of how much you've stood up. It's been proportionate, quite honestly. You've been punished in the same level of proportion that you've actually represented us. That's what's happened. And it's just fucking brilliant that you're sitting where you're sitting and what you're saying about the technology, because that's exactly how it should be, you know.
Yeah, well, I'm really happy about it's going to be the home grows, literally within a mile of the local coffee shop. So we're ready to branch out chilling rooms and plant our genetics all over the world. I mean, we've got plans to take chilling rooms to Shanghai, which is okay. It's a vision. Cannabis is still. Sorry, somebody rang on the other phone.
That's all right. That's all right.
Just but I mean, it's just the vision is out there. I mean, it's real life. It's hard in, but it does the right thing. Really, sorry about this. My phone's going mad.
That's okay.
I've had all like journalists from like national journalists coming to visit me and wanting to know the story. And I mean, I'm happy that like people are listening to what my work and my vision and you know my genetics, but it really is a unique time for him to get the country back on its feet, which is the jobs and just the harmony, the harm reduction with.
It's all good, man.
Yeah, I keep getting knocked off me what I'm saying type of thing. I'm really sorry about the phone ringing, but
Not at all, Gary. Not at all. Yeah, no. So the harm reduction thing. That's the angle that you're going to take. Is it going to be the same?
It's harm reduction, yeah, and it's going to be like beneficial to the community, you know, like just growing the plants and planting your seeds, and you know, just any excess you can trade with our platform type of thing, and we'll never look back. We'll just bring the feel good back, what we all need, and there's like a few political things I've been involved with, you know, like a political party, the Cannabis Party UK. Right. So I mean, people don't trust mainstream politics, so we're gonna like put representatives, you know, like maybe me, who's going to represent like Liverpool and get things changed. But we're definitely riding away, so everyone can learn off me type of thing. That's what I want to achieve.
Well, honestly, Gary, it's brilliant to hear, and it's interesting. It goes me back to that thing I was saying about alchemy a second ago. I don't mean to exhaust everybody with this shit, but you saying vision, right? It's all just visions. It's all visions. One of the key philosophies, one of the key principles in this alchemy formula that I'm talking about is mentalism, right? And it's about the ability to understand that everything is mental, everything is psychological. So to be a visionary, to have visions is crucial. You've got to like it doesn't arrive unless you visualize it first. So it's inspiring to hear you, man.
Yeah. So will you try and get people to join the app, which is the cannabis.app? You've got to put the in and then just share the link and download. If the more of us are downloading it, and we're all on the same page type of thing, and we'll never look back. You'll be able to look after your family and employ the local people, and you know it's the game changer.
Yeah, it's fascinating, man, especially when you see it, because it's like an app it corresponds perfectly to the times. Everything's an app nowadays. You do yoga, you could get spirituality, you can become enlightened through an app. You know, this is a real thing. So an app is perfect.
Yeah, but the app has took over like 3 years to develop, so there's a lot of technology behind the scenes. So there's going to be a gas bot in the future. So you know, if you want to know the postcode to chilling rooms, the gas bot is going to tell you.
I
but
love
it'll have my ethics and my morals, and you know, I mean, the cannabis plant originates from China, which is like
it.
12,000 years old. So the front of the app is actually Ma, which is your Ma is your mother, isn't it? But
Yeah,
Ma in Chinese is cannabis or hemp.
right.
So I mean, I'm really honoured to be like just be associated with the 12,000 years history, and
Yeah,
you know, just to be under like the mountain it originates from in China. I'll hopefully be going there in the not so distant future, and taking a chilling rooms representatives, like all our unique directors, and taking us all up there for a little video diary. So hopefully it'll be the mecca for all of the cannabis tourism. So like go to the where it was all originates. So that'd be a nice journey in the future, wouldn't it?
a nice
So,
journey. That's an understatement. That'd be phenomenal.
yeah. So that'll be like a pilgrimage to all those organic free thinkers to go where the cannabis originates from.
Yeah,
But just being associated with the history and that, and I'm very privileged, but I know like I do the right things, and it's community based and harm reduction, and we're talking to the right people. And we'll be hopefully working with John Moores University, you know, on the research about the testing the street cannabis and things like this.
right.
So and the new mass spectrographer, whatever it is, testing all the cannabis, and you know, just knowing who grew the cannabis and what it was used to grow it, type of thing. And because the medical people who've been out for like 5 years, you know, like it's inferior quality. People are telling me they've got like moles in it and seeds in it, and it's not right. And we've got to open the market up. There's like I think the government said there's 2.6 million people who actually smoke it, but I think you could times that by three. I'd
Mm.
say more like 10 million people who actually consume. But all these people are still criminalised. So we could like take the handcuffs off and take it out of the criminal justice system. That and just say, like, so what do you arrest? I want to see no more arrests. So I'll be working on that as well.
Mm.
Just to try and bring about the acceptance what we need. So the police can concentrate more on the real crime, what the community's fed up with. Like the I mean, what I see is poverty is the biggest cause of crime. So we can end poverty with a new industry, what they're doing in the States and
Yeah,
all the other countries like Germany. It's
yeah,
just legalized homegrown tree plants, hasn't it, type of thing. So
mm,
the UK can use my 20 years work of what I've been doing and then get up to scratch type of thing. So we're ahead of New York, we're ahead of Germany, with my work and the technology. So literally we could take our vision to New York or our vision to wherever in the world, but
mm,
we're ready to expand really quickly. So
mm.
if anybody wants to get on our vision, join the app and talk directly to me. And okay, there's a space for everybody. Everybody's unique little perspectives on whether it's growing or making a tea or a musician playing on the stage. I mean, we'll just welcome all the creative free thinkers, and it's like a unique space for us all to come together. And there's no way like it.
Sounds
So
phenomenal.
watch out for Chillin Rooms is coming to your town or city really quickly.
Yeah. No, it sounds phenomenal, Gary. Honestly, I mean, I get remnants of the last conversation we had, and it's just
Yeah,
like the things that were put in place, like the last time we spoke. How much more advanced is it now in comparison to as it was then?
yeah, yeah. But to say I've got a bit of voice now, haven't I? I'm a bit of like been to jail, and I know the system, and so I'm like most in the forefront to make the change, aren't I? So
Mhm. Mhm. Well, you're the perfect person for this. It doesn't make sense for it to be anybody else. There'll be other people obviously doing the same thing in the same space, but like your
yeah,
your position's solidified, man. That's an understatement. So just it makes sense. Things like Germany, opening up the doors a bit, and like Holland now selling. I think what they've got a weird situation where they're selling. Is it illegal next to legal or something like that? There's a weird situation with them that's going on. I don't know.
yeah,
But nevertheless, there's a movement going on. In the UK's rigid on the medical cannabis clinic model. And I think that's why I think a lot of people could be skeptical when it comes to like any form of recreational facilities coming into play, just because the medical clinics are just so fucking regimented, in place specifically on purpose. You know, that's a profiteering fucking structure they've put in place. So like with the chilling rooms, like how are you going to market yourself? Is it a vape lounge? Is that how it's going to be marketed, as like a medical cannabis vape lounge?
It's there's going to be no just vapes, yeah, just vapes for now.
Right, right.
But um, we've got to tick a few boxes and get the insurance in place and things. But when all those are in place, we'll be opening really quickly.
Yeah, good. Good. No, it's exciting, guy. Just keep yourself in a position of fucking protection, man. That's the main thing I'm getting at. Keep yourself in a position of protection first, and then fucking do everything else.
I'm really happy about you getting the story out there, okay? And as I say, I'll never forget the first meeting me and you had online.
Yeah.
It like, lots of people got back to me after I had that talk with you. So, I don't know, maybe people will listen on this one, and we'll all get together now and look
Yeah.
at the story and the vision.
Well, to be honest, Gary, I fucking hope so, man, because that was a really bizarre turn of events. Because when our last conversation, I was thinking about that. I was actually telling my son about that, actually, about the conversation. Because if you remember, we were booked for the Friday, and it was on the Wednesday. You'd messaged me, and you're like, "Oh, can we just do it tonight?" And I had like, the day was a really complex, busy day. I was fried, as you can imagine. It was like 5:30, and so I was like, "Fuck it," jumped on it at 6 o'clock, and it just went beautifully, you know. And it's just it worked out. So the day's been kind of the same. Obviously, my wee man, he obviously been off school and shit like that. Just that's. I don't know, man. It's exciting. Because to be honest, one of the things I was thinking as well was, you know what I would love is if I could have the CANNAMAN animations playing in the chilling rooms. That would be
I would
phenomenal.
love it.
I would love that,
Yeah,
man. Because I'm going to upload. You've not
yeah,
seen the movie yet. I'm going to upload the movie to YouTube on April 20th. Banging, man.
yeah,
Banging. Can you get the merch?
yeah.
Is there a website to buy? Is it on the Cannabis app?
That's the Cannabis App. Yeah, just give it a little.
Can folk get merch? Can they buy those t-shirts?
Um, hopefully, yeah.
Right.
Hopefully, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, that'd be quality, man. That'd be quality. But no, it's really exciting, Gary. Honestly, what is it of everything? What are you most looking forward to in the future?
Just bringing change, okay, and setting the standards as high as they can be. So lots of people can open their own clubs, but if they want a type of thing, they've got to compete with children. So it's going to put the industry really at the highest echelons, isn't it?
Yeah,
If I've set the benchmark to compete with me.
yeah. No, I look forward to
I
it,
look
man.
forward to competition. I love competition. I really do. But I'm here to work with the competitors,
Yeah.
okay, and help their brands. Do you know what I mean? I know all the answers, and the technology could actually run your club as well. So whatever your brand wanted it to be, it could literally join our app. And
Well, so the
okay,
app, like, so for instance, the app could maybe do like stock takes, and it can do stuff like,
it's
like,
it's gonna do all your ordering, your VAT, your tax, your everything what the business needs.
right.
So it's literally customer's business. Yeah.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah, book your seat in the coffee shop. It'll be like booking a seat on on like an airplane. You know,
Mm.
so like when you book your seat, that's where you're sitting, and so people will be able to sit next to you and book a seat next to you.
Yeah,
I know I'll be booked in there every night, so people can come and book a seat next to me.
yeah. Not quite right. Probably the most expensive seat on the fucking
I,
app.
I'm gonna put you up in Liverpool and get you brought down as soon as we get opened. Okay, maybe the opening night. I'd like you to be there,
I'd love that, man. I would absolutely love that.
buddy.
I'd love that.
I'll
I'll
have to
I'll
go
hear a
then.
Canaman
Okay,
t-shirt for you.
yeah, it's all that good thing because I've got to shoot off now and go on a little meeting.
No, it's all right, Gary. Well, this has been an absolute pleasure, man. Let's say thanks so much for fucking giving me your time and like positive and productive in the future, man. We'll look forward to it.
Peace and love then.
You too, Gary. Thank you so much, man. I'll speak to you soon.
See you.
See you,
Bye,
man.
Connor.
Bye-bye.
Bye, buddy. Bye bye.
Thanks to Gary for giving me his time, and thanks to you for sticking around until the end of the video. I sincerely hope you enjoyed the content. I'll see you next time.